I have this problem with two superhero movies I've been thinking about for a very long time. I just want to get out and get people's reaction on. One, Spider-Man, 2002, director Sam Raimi, starring Tobey Maguire. When Tobey Maguire, as Peter Parker, is in the high school cafeteria and he's discovering his powers after he got bit by the spider, he does this. When he's at the lunch table, he does this. He's trying to get some stuff off his hands and it's kind of an accident. He does this and then he shoots webbing out. And that's how he first discovers he can shoot webbing. Well, nobody does this like as a fluke. What he should have done in the movie is this. Let me set the camera down here. Or even just kind of do, oh shit, this color's awful. What should have happened is this. Allow me to demonstrate. Well, this is gonna fall. Okay, what should have happened is this. What should have happened is oh fuck. Now what should have happened is this. His hand gets itchy and then he scratches his hand. Then the webbing shoots out. That makes a lot more sense. And when he's on top of the building later and he's trying to remember how to shoot webbing out.
Go web! Fly!
It's gonna make more sense that he's not sure exactly what to do with his hand, because it's not like he has to just do this again. He already did this once. So if he did it once in the cafeteria, it's a little unlikely he's gonna forget what to do and he's gonna go like this. Have him scratch his hand. Or just do this, like my hand hurts. Press down with a thumb, that's good, because then his forearm on the other hand isn't blocking. Just press down on his thumb, the webbing shoots out. Easy solution, it makes a lot more sense. It's not a movie cheat. The other one, Man of Steel, 2013, Zack Snyder. Henry Cavill plays Superman, and after a numbing amount of explosions, and it was just a miserable experience in that final battle with General Zod, the military Hummer is driving down the road, and after we've already seen an explosion, like every time Zack Snyder thinks we're getting bored, there's an explosion from the beginning of the movie to the end. Another explosion. It's like, oh my goodness, the movie's gotta be, you know, on the downfall now, sort of the falling action. It's gotta be showing the new world it's in, not introducing more explosions like their characters. And then Superman flies up and he tells the military characters, the officers, that he's been having problems with, they've been antagonistic with him, that you can't control me, basically. So it's weird for Superman telling them, hey, I can be a huge terrorist. Like, you can't do anything to stop me, I'm invincible. What he should have done, which would have been more impressive with all the power and strength and invulnerability he had. So picture this, we're in the Hummer with the military characters, we're looking out the front of the vehicle while they're talking, and then all of a sudden you hear a knock on the window. And they're like, whoa, who's knocking on a moving vehicle? They look over at Superman flying next to him, and he just mouths this, like, pull over. Like, you barely hear it, it's muffled, like, pull over. That would have been so much more impressive to see Superman use all his strength and might to do something that was polite, kind of charming, clever, and it was a use of his power to be respectful to someone, instead of blowing up a drone and saying, you can't stop me, like, you can't spy on me with that drone. I destroyed it, I wrecked it, and took it out of the sky. So those are my two superhero movie complaints. I haven't seen many superhero movies in the last decade or so. So if you have more of them, let me know. Also, Iron Man 2008. What is with that generic rock music that sounds like stock music CDs I used to listen to in 2004? Like, what? Da-da-da, da-da-da. It sounds like a direct-to-video movie. Why do no reviews talk about it? Can anyone bring this up? Doesn't anyone notice that? The only person I've ever heard talk about it is, I believe, Mike Nelson on the Riff Tracks for the movie. The Riff Tracks comedy commentary. You know, the guys who used to do Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's it. Doesn't anybody else notice this? Can't anyone criticize that? Anyways, that's it. Let me know of other superhero movie problems in the comments below. Thanks.